Back in the heyday of gaming, there were notable gaming consoles that made their mark on history. One memorable device was the PlayStation 2. Birthed from the second iteration of Ken Kutaragi's vision, the PlayStation 2 would reach high gaming heights. As quoted, Sony's gaming giant sold 157.68 million units across 13 years of sale. End quote, as taken from the Guinness World Records website. From a design standpoint, the PlayStation 2 made a lasting impact that still merges functionality and appearance with nostalgic purpose. What this design says about our lives as a result of gaming culture is immense. At first, one can take notice of the shiny black plastic shell that encases the main body. Controller and memory ports hide themselves in the crevices of retro ridges that grade its horizontal edge. Blue and green buttons tuck themselves to the right, and a PS2 logo sign pins the CD tray. Finally, the words PlayStation 2 are embossed under a blue gradient PS2 font type. Along with its outward characteristics, the console came with DVD player capabilities and capabilities of being a programmable PC with the Linux operating system. Software features include backwards compatibility, a stronger processor, a larger gaming library, and better graphics. During the 1980s and 1990s, computers opened up a new way of communicating and conversing with others from down the road. Electronics were in their prime, and appearances mimicked a new scientific fashion. It seemed like America was in transition as video games acted as a peacekeeper between whole communities. Just by its functionality, the PlayStation 2 made ways for others to socially bond. As stated by Brian Altano from IGN, quote, "We would go over to my friend's house and sit in front of this big TV and watch that game unfold for hours and hours and hours." End quote. Later on, the PlayStation 2 functioned to bring together communities that all debated, shared experiences with, and cohabited with one another. They even have praised its design aspects within the present time. As expressed by Callum Archer from thegamer.com, quote, "It looks just as good now as it did back then in 2000, though is still on the blocky side of consoles compared to newer PlayStations." End quote. So what does this all mean to us? Definitively, all these aspects of the gaming universe shows who we are as a community, as a human race, and as a species. We are unlimited to dimension by what we create. The sole purpose of consoles and games is to communicate our own lives and to educate one another of how we differ and are similar. We see aspects of ourselves that resonate with the world around us. Through that, we focus on strengthening what it means to become those aspects. We define our humanity by living with humanity. Whether you're man, woman, young, old, rich, or poor, the PlayStation has affected millions of people worldwide. I'm sure historians, sociologists, psychologists, anthropologists, filmmakers, non-gamers, seasoned gamers, and even art students will come to see why this device impacted the past and will transform the coming future. Thank you.